How's it going, everyone? It's the old gaming blog here, and I'm gonna bring you guys some news. So, if you guys don't know, the Steam Family Sharing started its beta access, and 1,000 lucky accounts can try this new feature. So, I was one of them, luckily, and in this video I'll try to explain what it is and how it works. So, the main question that we ask ourselves is, how do you share your library with a friend? Well, unfortunately, one of the big drawbacks is that you will need to have logged into your Steam account onto your friend's machine at least once. Let's say I have a game that you really want to play. I need to log into your computer with my Steam account and then authorize your computer to be able to access to my games library. The same way game sharing works on the PlayStation 3. For the ones who know how that works or are familiar with that, that's exactly how it works on Steam. So, many believe that you can request authorization by Steam profile pages. That's unfortunately not the case. There is an option to request access by email, but again, the person you'd want to borrow a game from needs to have logged into your machine before. Now, it may be possible to circumvent being physically present by just giving your Steam account name and password, but then you really have to trust said friends, and that also would defeat the purpose. So a good alternative for friends that live far away would be a software called TeamViewer, which allows you to remotely control a computer if both parties agree to. When you log on to your friend's computer, you are asked to enter the Steam Guard password, and also you can name your friend's computer for better recognition in your library. Authorizing is done by the Manage Family and Sharing Devices menu that can be found under Steam Settings and Account tab. Many people don't have that yet because they unfortunately haven't been updated to that. Now, there you can see all access computers, and there you can also authorize or deauthorize machines. So you managed to gain access to your friend's library, and now you're wondering, where are the games and how can I play them? Well, remote libraries are stored in the main library tab on the bottom of your games list. So you have your installed games, your main games, and then you have your friends' games. So games from all libraries are counted, so expect the number in all games to rise considerably. But games that both parties own are not shown in remote libraries. Now, you can just pick a game and start downloading it just like yours. When the game owner wants something from his library, you'll be given 5 minutes timer to leave the game and notified by Steam overlay applications every minute, and this period, and after 5 minutes the game will be forcefully ended. So let's say I am currently playing Call of Duty on my friend's library. So my friend has Call of Duty, I don't have it, and I want to play it on his library. If he wants to play on it, he can just, play on it, and I will be getting 5 minute timer to tell you, you know what, your friend wants to play on this game, just get out of it. If I don't, then I'll be kicked out of the game in 5 minutes, and you will be able to play. So there you go. You cannot play this. You cannot be in the game if the owner wants to play it. You will always be kicked out. So that's a good feature. Now, the library owner is also notified who is currently accessing his library, but the notice is not intrusive and is only shown in the list view as a single line. So basically, I'll go to my games library. I can see which player or which friends that I've let access to my games library is playing what game at what time. So again, let's say I'll go to my library and I see that my friend Joe is playing Call of Duty, for example, and I can see that he's playing it. So if I want to play it or play something else, then yeah, I can, but I know it will be there. Now, unfortunately, the sharing recipient will be kicked from a game, even if the library owner starts playing a different one. This rules out any kind of way of sharing game and playing multiplayer through Steamworks. So, an example of this would be if you are playing Black Ops 2 on my library and I start playing Gary's mods, you will be kicked out of Black Ops 2, even though we aren't playing the same game. So far, only one player can access one library at a time. That's how it works. Let's say I got two friends trying to play two different games on my library. Unfortunately, only one would be able to play it. Currently, it is possible for more the Steam library owner to play at the same time as the sharing recipient by switching Steam to offline modes, and that's a way that both people can play the game and without anybody being kicked out. Now, the way that you can play a game from all libraries that are in your computer without interruption, it remains to be seen whether it's possible to have both parties connect to a non-Steamworks multiplayer service, like a Quake 3 dedicated server, for example. Now, this feature is still in a very early beta, and Steam will let more people join in the coming weeks. A lot can change until then, but this is how it works so far. So if you got any questions about this, please leave me a comment below, and I will try to answer as best as I can. But again, I've only been testing this out for a few hours, and I've only tried this out with a couple of friends that also have it. So I don't know very much about it yet. I really haven't tested it out that much so far. I'm hopeful to test it out a little bit better and a little bit more in the upcoming, again, in the upcoming weeks when more people join in, so we can test it out better. But so far, this is what it is, what it looks. So if you know how it works on the PlayStation 3, this is how it works on Steam. Now, so Steam has been in the news quite a lot recently because of the Steam Box and the Steam OS and all of these news that are coming up. Now, the family sharing, it's a feature that we know it was going to come for a while ago, and there was an update a few days ago that for this team. Right now, they are sending invitations by email. Do not ask them or annoy them to get an invitation. It will happen when it happens. The players so far are randomly picked to receive this invite. So if you do, then great. If you don't, then oh well, it sucks. But this is how it works so far. And yeah, so far I like it. I think it's a great idea. I think it does not have anything to do with the lawsuit that they've had recently. I know there was I still don't know how that ended or how that is so far, but I know there was a lawsuit by a German it was a massive lawsuit by a German company that they said that about people when download games from Steam, it's non-transferable, non-refundable, and once you buy the game, you know, it's yours. You can't resell it, you can't transfer it, nothing. So perhaps this is something to do with that. I'm not entirely sure. I don't know how that works or how that's been, but it's a great feature. It's coming, and it's only getting better. The only thing that I would like to see this is if it's gonna happen on the next gen consoles like PS4 and Xbox. I know it's something on Xbox One. I think Microsoft did mention something about it being there, but we're not 100% sure on how that works because I think they scrapped that idea off as well. And we all know how Microsoft is, so yeah, I would not trust myself with that. Anywho, again, questions, let me know. If you got anything for me to test out that you want, any feature that you want me to see. If you already have this in an invitation and you want to trade games with me, then awesome. Just leave me a comment and we can try and help each other out. This has been it. Thank you for watching, guys, and I'm sorry for this gameplay being short and not really that great because this is actually my first time that I've been playing this map, and I honestly don't know much what I'm doing, so that's why I keep going back and forth, and I don't do very well in here. But yeah, thanks for watching, guys, and peace. Thank you for watching my video. If you liked it, you can hit that like button. Follow me on Twitter and Facebook for all my video updates. Oh, and subscribe on YouTube. Want to see more of this series? Check out the playlists on the left side or the previous or the next video of this series.